The e-commerce has changed the retail business, and the client is more critical doing research of the product information and reviews before deciding to buy or not. The Portuguese e-commerce market has been expanding, and one of the platforms that has been gaining popularity is AliExpress. AliExpress hasn't been getting the best reviews from the Portuguese customers, and therefore we as a group have done some research on areas of improvement, such as communication to the customer, tracking system, languages available, among other areas.
Regarding the type of business models, AliExpress is an electronic platform that puts sellers in direct contact with private consumers. In this sense, its business model is business to consumer and e-tailer based on sales. AliExpress platforms allows cross-border and international e-commerce from China through an online platform, both website and the app, that provides customers with various categories of products from fashion and electronic pieces to automobile and motorcycle parts. That platforms are presented in 50 different languages. AliExpress provides value to their customers through offering cheap prices, a huge variety of products presented on platform and options of different sellers for the same products, possibility of buying products from brands which AliExpress has a partnership with, and sometimes even for a cheaper price than the own website, offering customer service via online chat available 24 hours, 7 days a week, and reward consumers with daily coupons and coins earned from shopping, or going to the platform that can be converted into cash and used for further purchases.
The competition on Portugal's e-commerce market is high due to the presence of many market players. Among all competitors, we have concluded that the two main direct competitors of AliExpress are Amazon and eBay. Amazon is a well-known trusted platform offering 75 different languages on their application and allowing customers to decide on which day of the week they'd like to receive their package. They are also leading a user-friendly website and application. eBay is one of the first companies to conquer the e-commerce market and have built a reputation for buyers and for sellers to find the best deals. Portuguese customers are generally very satisfied with the service of eBay. The shipping time on eBay is 7 business days for domestic orders and 20 business days for international orders. There is also the possibility of consumers reselling their products that they bought on AliExpress. The main direct competitor for this new feature would be OLX, which is also among the top 10 e-commerce shops in Portugal.
Before launching our project to the market, it's important to understand how customer will perceive and accept the changes. For that, we will create a survey with an all-integrated experience, with attractive pictures, how they can communicate easily. And for that, we select customers based on their previous experience to guarantee a high response rate. Otherwise, without that, we can't really understand how the market will react to these changes. We create a compensation system in a way that each response converts to points or coupons, vouchers that can use in the future purchases.
Regarding the segmentation, targeting and positioning, AliExpress connects over 150 million consumers, present in more than 200 countries, directly to Chinese brands and distributors online. Considering both demographics and psychographics, these customers are highly price sensitive, between the ages of 16 and 54 years old, spending a great amount of time on the internet, especially on social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, and usually consider the shipping time acceptable. They might be of the opinion that the products they look for in their home country are too high. There are also small businesses created by entrepreneurs that resell items found on AliExpress, attracting popularity all over the world. Their typical customer corresponds to what AliExpress presents, a business offering a whole variety of low-priced products that range from inferior to average quality, where people can safely place their order.
Right now, I'll be talking about the marketing mix and the 2 Ps that we actually did some type of improvements on. The first one is a product. AliExpress has millions of products subdivided into 13 categories that go from fashion to electronics, from sports to tools. At the moment, they are known worldwide. One thing that we thought that they could improve on is the sustainability department, and we thought that they could enable the consumers that bought something on their app to resell the products that they don't use anymore, creating a certain type of circular economy. For the second one is the process. AliExpress right now runs on a business-to-consumer type of enterprise, which consists of small sellers in China selling individual items, packaging them, and shipping them out. When it comes to the dispatching of the products, we thought that they could enhance their tracking methods by giving a more accurate location and availability of the products to the consumer from the moment that they press buy to the moment that the products actually arrive on their doorsteps. When it comes to the payment processes, AliExpress at the moment has Alipay, which includes credit/debit cards, and PayPal. But since they are doing business in Portugal, we thought that they could also include MBWay, which is a popular method of payment at the moment. We considered that one of the major drawbacks relies on language barriers, greatly decreasing the communication between sellers and buyers, as sometimes the translated responses don't make sense and the buyer is left with the same exact questions. There should be an incentive for the sellers to have better customer service, so neither he is left damaged by not receiving the money of the product that he sold, neither the customer that does not get what he bought.
After defining the value proposition of AliExpress, the message that needs to be communicated is already defined, so in order to pass the message to the target public, there is also the need to define the channels that are ideal to use. Because AliExpress is an online company, obviously the most used channels will be the digital ones. AliExpress has a huge presence on Instagram, gathering millions of followers on different accounts that include differentiation through the countries, and also exists an account named AliExpress Influencers only for the posts that content creators make. Likewise, this company also has a strong presence on other social media like Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest. When it comes to television marketing, there is only one publicity, that is in French, leading to the thought that this is not a recurrent investment made in the marketing sector of this company. And even less so when it's about other traditional strategies like newspapers, outdoors, or in-print objects. However, this has replaced with a lot of email marketing using techniques such as suggestions or emails to keep track of the purchase already made.
Because AliExpress is a business, it needs to have a strong digital communication and marketing strategy. Therefore, we suggest a different approach on social media, and this includes creating profiles for each language and not country, because several countries are being left out, like Portugal, or to ensure that every country has a team focused on unique communication and constant content creation. It is also suggested that they create a TikTok account, because there is also several accounts that mention this brand and products of them, and it would be very interesting to have a brand direct communication to the customer. Email marketing should be used only on strategic moments to not overload and lead to subscription cancellations, and no other traditional marketing strategies are needed, but it should be taken into consideration the need for personalization that goes in the 21st century community. So we suggest that they could use cards sent with the purchased item, thinking directly.
Even though AliExpress is one of the top most used platforms by Portuguese consumers, we have decided to propose improvements on the following topics: the logistics of the order tracking, presentation of the application, communication between seller and buyer, number of languages available, and the customer service. We also recommend a limit of images used by the sellers and the possibilities of customers reselling products previously purchased by AliExpress. The main goal is to attract new customers and to increase trust with already existing clients.